guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are all doing very well. It's been 5 years. Can you believe it? 5 years since I did the big chop, did that cringy video. I say this every year, but this time around, I can't believe it's been 5 years since I've been natural. You guys asked for it, so here is a natural hair update video. The reason why I haven't done a natural hair video since the last time I showed you guys, which I believe was November, is because my hair was still in cornrows. I got a lot of questions in that video because I told you guys my secrets. You know, I knew it was not something everyone was going to agree on. That's absolutely fine. By all means, do whatever you want to do. But for me, keeping my hair in cornrows for months worked fine for me. As I've always said, I do have, problems with my natural hair. I have a thinner hairline. Anytime I mention that, I have a lot of people in the comments, or I have quite a handful of people in the comments saying, stop exaggerating, no you don't, your edge is fine. Girl, trust me, I know myself best more than you do. If you don't see me in person, you probably won't be able to realise the extent of the thinness of my edges. I'm just going to talk to you guys whilst I'm taking out these twists, but a lot of questions that you guys asked me in that video was, does your hair not smell? I go to the gym, but I don't go hardcore where I sweat. Like, I'm more or less trying to build muscle, so I'm not really doing cardio on a weight loss journey. I like my size. I just want to tighten everything up. My hair doesn't really sweat out, and the only thing I was using was literally what I showed you guys in that video, and that was the virgin cream. Apart from that, I wasn't using anything, so it wasn't really a build-up of products where it was smelly. I'm self-employed, so I don't really have a wig on my head all the time. I work from home. No, it's not a case where my hair's always covered and, heat's in there. No, headscarf off. My headscarf's on my head, when I'm going to sleep or if I have people coming around. When I took it out, my hair didn't smell bad. It was just very dirty. Obviously, there was a lot of shedded hair. Now, if you guys know the hell I went through, I told you guys that I literally go to the salon now to get my hair done. And this time around, when I took my hair out, I just felt like doing it myself. Sometimes you go through the moments where you're like, you know what, I can do this myself. I'm going to do it myself. And let's just say I did not detangle my hair properly. So I was stuck with my hair in a big knotted matte mess. And it literally took me from Friday up until Tuesday for me to sort it out. So yeah, it took me like 5 days to detangle everything. So I literally had to watch 101 videos on what to do when your hair is in knots and how to deal with it. So I literally thought, screwed, I just need to cut my hair off. But I was determined to carry on because there was a little section in which I was able to detangle. So I basically was able to find a DIY detangler that a lady put up. I cannot remember her name. She made an amazing DIY detangler, and I must say that really helped to soften and loosen the matteness of my hair. So from now onwards, that is going to be my go-to detangler. And it was literally all natural products which I had at home. I just know I'm going to stick to doing things in sections. And the problem was, I didn't wash my hair in sections. I do. The first time I never did that, I remember my hair was like this, because when I'm washing my hair, I'm one of those aggressive people that I really want to scratch my scalp and feel that sensation of relief once you get that itch going. So this time around, I was doing that because obviously it had been a few months since my hair was away. I chat too much. It has been 5 years since I have been natural. I can't even lie though, I have been in the motion where I have been tempted to do the big chop again. I don't know how I'm going to style my hair. I never know how to style my hair. Let's see if we can do something. I do need a mirror. So I always complain that my hair is actually thin. I feel like because I'm natural, it appears fuller, but generally speaking, the density of my hair is quite low. Does that make any sense? But it doesn't mean I do not like my hair. I do, but it's just not full enough to how I would like it to be. As you guys can see, I always suffer when I do like a twist out or a braid out. I always suffer in terms of not knowing how to properly keep the pattern. So I'm trying my hardest to do it this time around. It has grown since I last had it out. As I said, it has been 5 years. My hair is not down my backside like other people. But that does not mean that I love my hair any less. And you shouldn't love your hair any less. I feel a lot of time people are discouraged by the growth of their hair. And you know what? That's because you do have kind of like a length obsessed community online where people are so obsessed with the length of people's hair. And you know, there's someone that's going to come in the comment section and be like, well, the average length of people's growth of hair is an inch every month. So surely there must be something wrong with yours. And it's like, girl, I did not choose to be born in this body. And the genetics that I have, I did not choose this, you know? So you have to bear those things in mind. Those factors are definitely real. Oh, I feel like I have some product build up here. That shea butter did not get into my hair properly. It feels really nourished, which is good because I do suffer from really dry hair. Now, I told you guys how much I love the virgin cream, the virgin fertilizer. Love it. People ask me, how do I deal with the smell? Personally, I don't feel like it smells. Maybe that's just because I'm from Ghana, and when I have a cold, or when I was younger and I used to have a cold, I still do it now. My mum used to always rub or Vicks on my chest. So I'm so used to that kind of menthol smell that when it's in my hair, I don't find that smell strange or strong or horrid. I'm just used to it. Every other night, I do, I guess, grease my scalp is the best way to say it. Grease my scalp or my cornrows, in between my cornrows, and I put it on my edges. Another question someone asked was, in between when I keep my cornrows in for a long time, do I wash? Nope, I do not. Again, feel free to do that if you must. So by all means, if you don't want to do that, don't do that, darling. But you're coming to me, asking me for my tips. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you the truth. And if you can't handle my truth, that is your business, you know? And this year, I do want to at least straighten my hair once and show you guys. I'm still on the fence about dyeing my hair. I said this 2 years ago that I was going to dye my hair. I asked you guys to help me pick a colour. And I chickened out because I watched some people's horror stories about dyeing their hair. And I'm just scared. My hair can be very frustrating. But I can say this 4C hair has geared me to build up my patience levels. Not that I'm an impatient person in general, but I feel like since I've gone natural and me actually dealing with my hair, I've definitely become more of a patient person. How do you natural girls do it? My twist out is just horrid. It's not cute. It just looks like a mess. I need one of these natural hair sisters to help me master the steps of having a cute twist out, because I feel like all my life I've tried and never succeeded. It's still a mess. It just looks like I took my hair out of cornrows, but in a messy way, not even in a nice way. I mean, this is bringing me volume, but generally speaking, as you saw when my hair was in twist, my hair, the density of my hair is low density. I believe that's the right terminology. I know people do that comb thing, but the way my hair is set up, I'm scared when I do that comb thing, it's just going to literally knot up. But yeah, this is what I'm working with. This is my hair 5 years deep, so it's a decent length. I know, you know, for the obsessed length check people, I'll just get a strand of hair at the back and show you how far it goes now. I definitely want to have another trim very shortly. I need to go to this time I'll make sure I want to call my hairdresser. But anyways, this is how far down it goes. It's a decent length, you know. I'm just trying to see how I can somehow style it. I don't know how you girls do this and make it look cute. I just feel like I don't know how to style it to make it look cute, you know. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you guys for recommending so many remedies with thin edges. I truly appreciate it. But guys, please don't send me, you know, or tag me in things where they have like the sprays to to hide it. I don't want that. I want something that's going to grow it, or, you know, kind of help the growth, you know. I told you guys, if you haven't watched that video, it was definitely a result of weaves and the hairdressers that I used to go to when I was really young, because I did start having weaves quite young. That's because I pressured my mum into getting them. And with that being said, since we're on this topic of thin hairline, I have obviously stuck to using the virgin hair fertilizer for a few months, and I kind of have kept an eye on my growth, and it has helped. However, I want to try different things in order to see what helps best. So the next thing that I want to try is, I believe it's called T44Z. I believe that's what it's called, and I believe it's from Ghana. If you guys have tried that, let me know. A few of you guys recommended that, so I feel like that's the next thing that I'm going to try, and I'll actually update you guys on you know, what it looks like after a period of time when I do use it. So that's the next thing that I am going to use. I'm going to go to my local Afro-Caribbean hair shop and purchase it. I do hope I'll get to a point where it's able to at least grow to a point of me being comfortable. Again, I've mentioned already, if it doesn't, your girl is going to get a hair transplant. But I still want to try all the natural remedies and methods as much as possible before I go down that route. I feel like that should be the last option for me, because I'm scared of needles, I'm scared of everything. So I can't even imagine myself going into theatre or getting it done, you know. However, I would like to. Also, I just don't want to take it from the back of my head. Can't someone else donate their head to me for me for me to be able to do it, you know? But yeah, that is the end of the video. That's what I have to say. That's my 5-year natural hair update. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. If you are on a natural hair journey, I'd love to know, how many years have you had your natural hair for? Or are you transitioning? Are you going to do the big chop? Have you gone back to relaxers? What is your current situation? I'd like to know you guys better, so leave that comment section down below. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and as always, hit that thumbs up button and let me know what video you'd like me to upload next. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I shall speak to you guys in my next video.